So our first submission is from NeoHesh. And the video is called Late Game Struggles. So what we're going to do is I'm going to try as politely as possible. I might be a little bit blunt sometimes. So NeoHesh, if you're even here, we're going to, we're going to dive into the gameplay and hopefully help my mans out. All right. It's a 13-minute gameplay. We'll probably do a couple of these and then upload them to YouTube if we feel like they went well. Okay? Here we go. Tips with TeeP Live. We're getting into the action. So we got some Red Barn action here. Goes for the Rampage Shoddy right away. He's got to get a kill right outside. Not too bad. That's a good challenge. Not bad at all. It's a decent start. He's going to be looting up here. Oh, NeoHesh, you are here. What's up, bro? All right, so this should be pretty straightforward. He's going to be looking for his armors, his heals, any sort of utility possible. A better weapon than a Rampage, because the Rampage is not too hot. Doing his normal looting right now. We'll skip past this a little bit, because you guys don't really need to see this. He's got some good perks here. I don't agree with this at all. Why pop your perks when you have no information of when your next fight is going to be? Don't do that. Don't do that. Consumer and awareness are two of the best perks you can have, especially on rotation. And the fact that you're popping it right now, you're wasting probably more than half the value. We'll see if you get in a fight with it, see if it works out. But it's like an unnecessary risk of popping your most valuable perks before you get any sort of info on the map. You know what I mean? I know you're not going super try hard or anything, I'm sure. But I don't agree with it at all. I'd much rather you wait for a time where you're gonna be engaging in gunfights and actually put this type of stuff to use. So not a big fan of that. You do get in a gunfight though. It'll probably end up working out for you. This guy's trying to ego challenge you with a grapple. Who's this guy think he is? This guy's a psychopath. I think you're playing your positioning here just fine. I'd like to maybe see you challenge a little bit harder there because you did good damage to him with the Vapor. Now you hear him healing. You're just letting him hang out and get back to full health. I know you don't have armor though, so I understand the thought process. It's not the end of the world. Good patience, nice shots. You beam him anyway. You did a lot of damage, which is the only reason why. This guy has godlike loot for you, so that's just fantastic. Godlike loot. Love to see that. Well played. Gonna pop this trauma back up. Get up to 200, I assume. Probably gonna try and switch away from this Vapor, just because the Vapor is not great. More looting, more looting, more looting. More looting, more looting. Still rocking the Vapor. Popping over an ABR. Let's see when you grab this here. You're grabbing an ABR over a Vapor. I don't really mind that because you have the Daemon in the back pocket. It's not bad at all. You have a Trauma, which I'm not sure you're going to pop. Still looting, still looting, still looting. You finally get a KN. This is good. 2 kills, 49 left. You're in a pretty good spot in terms of utility. Decide to hold the Trauma. I don't really mind that too much. I'd probably do the same, depending on how many heals that I had. Let's keep on moving forward here. No action. Looks like you're just playing for loot. Okay, let's see what happens here. Looks like you get a nade kill. Easy peasy. Love to see it. Again, the video is called Late Game Struggles, so I'm kind of just skipping forward to when we get the late game, so we figure out what maybe goes wrong. You know what I mean? Okay, so he sees a guy just get hot cup of joe. There's barbed wire here. Yo, that's actually a disgusting nade. Nice. Love to see that. 3rd kill of the game. Yeah, you're doing just fine here so far. That's fantastic. Again, probably just more looting. See what he can find. Some stuns, some more utility, attachments, the whole 9. You're stacked out of your goddamn mind. Again! Stop it! Why you pop a consumer, son? Oh shit, the train's gonna die. The train's gonna die. Oh no! Anyone got a prime? Anyone? Bot Boss has got it. What an absolute beast. Thank you, Bot Boss. Back into the action. I don't mind it, But you have no, like, you obviously have no intention of going to get in a fight or in a spot where you're going to use consumer. It does last a long time for a perk, which is super nice. I just don't agree with, like, wasting a majority of the time. Not, I guess not a majority. A percentage of the time when you know you're not going to be, like, going in for any sort of action, right? Like, let's see. So you pop it. Let's see when you pop it exactly. You loot that. Bang. You don't grab the mobility, which I think is odd, but I understand it. You'd rather have your other utility. So you pop it right now. Let's see how long. Do you even get in a fight? Okay, you do end up getting in a fight pretty quickly here, so that's not too bad. Okay, so let's see what happens. All right, so you're chilling right now. The zone's gonna be moving in. 30 people left. Let's see how you play this situation. Seems like a risky play. These guys pushing over. Gotta go for the mesh mine. This guy just absolutely tries to rush you. That was kind of risky. You had grapples. I'd like to see you get high ground there, so you just don't put yourself at risk of getting bullshitted in a situation like that. To be honest with you, I think you played it well enough. You hit good shots, but like that was completely avoidable with the grapples. You know what I mean? Just get high ground. You see a kind of you can go for the mesh mine still and still have high ground. You know what I mean? Just safer, but you beam the guy. It's all good. Don, thanks for 6 months. Appreciate you. Alrighty. You gonna go for the sniper? Nope, you're not gonna go for the sniper. You're pretty much stacked up on everything you could ever want. Decided to drop a stun. More looting. Alright, we're probably getting to a situation where,
Sit rep. Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
Okay. Decided not to go for the sniper, which is completely fine. You're near the car driving forward. You have the mesh mine at the ready. It's a nice mesh mine kill. Easy peasy. Love to see that. Good work there. Kind of getting greedy with this loot here. Like, you're at the point where it's like, do you need to keep, like, how much stuff do you really need? You have all the utility you could want. You have great perks. You have enough heals. Maybe just be a little bit more careful looting. You know? Like, get a lot of stuff. Again, you pop the Deddy a little bit early here for my liking. You pop both of them, too. You're just losing value a lot on these perks, to be honest. You're losing a lot of free value for these perks. Especially ones like Deddy that don't last as long. Consumer, you can kind of get away with it because it lasts twice as long. But the Deddies, man, those are crucial resources. Like Deddy, awareness, that type of stuff. You know, you're probably going to get a quarter way through this perk before you even find people. It's just unnecessary. You just get a mesh mine hit marker back at houses. See how to react to it. Yeah, I think moving towards zone and just holding the rotation is the right play. You can be doing good here. See, like a quarter of your Deddy is gone for no reason. Oh, is the storm destroying mesh mines? Wow, I'm a noob. I forget that happens. No, it wouldn't give you a hit marker like that. Would it? Does storm give you a hit marker like that? That was like a hit marker like it hit something. Whatever. Maybe I'm getting trolled. Your precious dead silence is going to waste. That's my biggest tip for you right now. I think I'm just getting trolled. I don't think you get a hit marker like that for if the storm destroys it. Okay, so your information right now is there's at least one guy moving in from houses. Assume he's Frange. You're reacting to that information well. You're just holding the edge of zone. Completely fine. Half your Deddy's gone.
Be advised. Further
Yeah, just playing for information right now.
Safe zone.
I'd have your grapple out. When you get into situations like this, you have to prioritize what utility you want out at a certain time. I think the stun is okay, but because the stun can kind of bail you out. But you have to assume at this point of the game, like people are gonna have like crazy amounts of perks and stuff being popped. And I think being caught in open field, you rather have the grapples on. Personally, again, maybe that's a personal preference thing, but I like being able to like reposition quickly, especially in solos. Especially in solos. Heard a shot over here at Frange, it sounds like. So you're going to play some info over here. Don't see anything just yet. Your positioning is just fine. Hear an ATV over towards, like, your front left or something like that. You're going to pop back over towards these meshies, which is completely fine. Hear this guy get out. See, right here, I'm instantly switching to grapples. Instantly getting high ground. Okay, you kind of catch a good timing on that guy right there. Good thing you have Deddy on. Again, put the meshies away. What are the meshies going to do for you right here? You know this other guy's over by, like, the backside blue building or something like that. Hear a grapple, which means going to be high ground most likely. Grappling around, you're just playing like a sneaky snake. Completely fine. You played that well. Nice job. Got the information from the grapple sounds. Easy couple of kills.
Sit rep. Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
Minute left on the train, everybody. If anyone's got a prime sub available. So you get some good value out of the dead silence, but you could get more. It's kind of greedy, but like, if you gain a little bit of information before you pop your perks, I think it would do you well. I think it would do you well. You probably have like a sensor dart or two, if I remember correctly, too. So it gets to the point where it's like, when do you want to use those also? That might have been a situation where you pop them. Alrighty. Not a big fan of those shots right there. Like, it's not super clean, right? You know this guy's going to be able to get away pretty quick. So, like, this guy has no idea where you are. Now you give away your situation. Your position. And he has good cover over this ridge. And you put yourself in a sort of, not a disadvantage, but that got, like, you just give away your positioning for basically free, and you didn't do a lot of damage to do so. K McCabe, thanks for the 5 gifted. Appreciate you, buddy. Do you pop a stun? Not a fan of that either. You're not sure where this guy is. You're just burning utility unnecessarily. Yeah. Giving away your position costs you the game. 100%. This guy has no idea. You could have very easily just used this. Like, eventually this guy's going to have to move in towards you. Now you lose him. Now you, like, panic. Now you pop a stun when you're not even sure if he's there or not. There goes the stun. You also have 2 sensor darts. And you force a play. See, look, now, like, as soon as you shoot, his instant thought is like, I don't know where this guy is. I need to get cover. That's exactly what he does. Now this is just a tough heady, you know? It's a tough gunfight. It's a 50-50 that should have been like a 75-25 in your favor. You burn the stun. You had sensors. You know? It's just a mistake. It wasn't a bad game at all. You played it quite well. So I'd say a couple of things that I would do differently is popping perks the way I do it is kind of like, it's a gamble, but it's a calculated gamble. I don't pop them until I know, like, if I get Consumer and Deddy, when those perks are up, I'm playing like a psychopath. You know what I mean? I'm actively looking for fights. The odds that people are going to have those same things on at the same time I do is so low. So I'm waiting for information to use those resources. Does that make sense? Sinister with a prime and Nick Thorpe for 4 months. I think the looting was fine. You got a little bit greedy on some of the loot. The mesh mine situation was a little bit scary for you, but I think it's a mesh mine. You end up getting the kill. That's fine. And then maybe just focus on your positioning when you initiate gunfights a little bit more. You had grapples and you had sensor, the 2 probably strongest utility in the game besides stuns. And you didn't use them.